Hey guys, so today I am doing kind of a different kind of video. I am going to be talking out what I'm doing rather than voicing over, because I'm sure you've noticed that my microphone on my computer has been absolutely awful and like cutting out, and it was just really bad, so I need to buy an external microphone, but I'm gonna wait to do that until I go back to school because I'm still at home. But yeah, I thought we would try this out, see how it goes, see if I'm like too awkward to do that. But yeah, today I am going to be doing a heavier look. I'm going to be doing kind of like a club makeup look. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm just going to wipe this off after. But you know, it'll be really fun. So I'm starting off with my foundation and everything already done. I used my NARS Sheer Glow foundation, which is pretty much my favorite flawless foundation. And then I concealed with my MAC Pro Longwear, and I contoured with my L'Oreal True Match Crayon Concealer. I'm probably going to be doing a video going into more detail with how I do my contour, so if you guys want to see that, leave a comment below or like the video or something, just let me know. And then I set everything in place with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, which is my favorite. I live for this stuff, it's amazing. And then I went over with my bronzer, which is MAC Harmony, and I also love this stuff. Oh, and I also did my eyebrows. I actually have an eyebrow routine coming out soon, so it's basically that. But yeah, so next we are going to go straight into eyes, and I'm actually gonna take some tape. I'm gonna take that and put it on the back of my hand, rip it off a few times just so that it's not super sticky and pulling at your skin. I need to move my mirror here so that I can see myself. And we're just going to place that on an angle beside your eye, and it should go up to your eyebrow, kind of like this. Make sure that you press in this side so that no powder or like eyeshadow gets like up in there. That would be bad and defeat the whole purpose. Sorry if you can hear my music, but I don't even think I could get ready without music. So that's where we're at. Okay, so I have actually already put on my eyeshadow base, which is MAC Soft Ochre, which I also live for. It's amazing. I think we're going to be using the Lorac Pro 2 palette just because I've been really liking it lately, and I feel like we could probably do something pretty fun with this. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we are going to just take a normal shader brush like this, and I am going to take Buff, which is just a yellowy kind of skin tone color, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid all the way up to the brow bone, because this is just going to neutralize the eye, and it's also going to make it so much easier to blend colors. Okay. Next, I'm just going to take a blending brush. This one is a Real Techniques one. It is called the Base Shadow Brush, but we ain't using it for base shadows. And I'm gonna take the cool gray color, and I'm just gonna run that in my crease really lightly. This is probably just gonna be a transition shade. Well, I'm putting it here as a transition shade. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm just going with it. I know I want to do something darker. This is kind of like a get ready with me, except I'm not getting ready for anything. Story of my life. I guess I can zoom in pretty good. Whee! There we go. I'm just blending that through my crease. That's a really good accent. It feels so weird having tape on your face, but like you get used to it, but it just makes such a difference. You don't have, when you're blending, you don't have eyeshadow all over here and you're like, it definitely helps. You look crazy, but it helps. One time I was getting ready to go out clubbing and I had the tape on my face, and one of my roommates walked in, she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, trust me, just trust me. She still thought I was crazy though, so. Alright, so that is blended in our crease. looking pretty good. Okay, now what do we want to do? I'm feeling like I kind of want to use the silver in the palette, so we're going to do that. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus spray. You can do it. Let's focus here. There it is. So my MAC Fix Plus spray. I'm just going to spray my brush, I guess. This is a Sephora brush. It is called the Small Shadow Brush. It's number 15 and it's from their Pro brushes. You spray and completely mess your brush. Okay, so we're just going to take a little bit of the silver with our wet brush. And I'm gonna put that on the inner third of my eyeball. This looks really cool. So that's what that looks like. Now we are going to take the color beside the silver, which is Chrome. And this is like kind of a warm toned silver, for lack of a better word. It's almost like a taupe. I'm gonna put that on my outer half here. You're just sitting with your mouth open. It's cool though. It's chill. Okay, so we're gonna blend that out. I'm just gonna use the same brush I used for our transition color. And I'm just going to blend everything out, make sure everything looks a little seamless. And we're gonna drink a little coffee. I'm gonna take the brush that came in the Naked 2 and I'm gonna use the fluffy blendy side. I'm gonna take that plum color, which is probably gonna be super dark. And I'm gonna run that in my crease. I feel like purple and silver will look really good together. I was right. I do. We're gonna take that down a little bit so that we make kind of like a V shape. Okay, so we're just going to touch up that silver again, just because I feel like it lost a little bit of its beauty. With anything left on the brush, I'm going to put that in my inner corner here. And I'm just going to take a pencil brush. This is another Sephora one. This is the Precision Smudge, which is a number 29. I'm going to take that purple color. I'm not going to take a lot of it. I'm taking like a super small amount because this stuff is dark. And we are just going to run that along our bottom lash line. And a tip for when you don't want a lot of product on your brush, but you don't want to waste it, is rub your brush on the back of your hand so that you're getting rid of some of the excess product, and then run the brush wherever you're putting it. And then you can actually go back and take the eyeshadow off of your hand, and you're not wasting all this eyeshadow. Next, I'm taking this big crazy brush. This is another Sephora brush. It's really cool. I quite enjoy it. Oh, it does have a name. This is, no, that's shadow. So it's a shadow brush. I'm actually going to take beige from the palette, and I'm gonna throw that underneath my eyebrow. It's not as much of a highlight as I want. Okay, I'm gonna do that to this eye. And then we're actually going to go into the first Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm gonna take white, and it's just a matte white color, and I'm gonna put that underneath. That's better. That's good. I'm just gonna throw that under the brow bone. Love how pigmented this color is. Okay, so now we're gonna take off that tape, and you're gonna see that we have this super sharp line, which looks real good. And we're gonna take it off this side. Oh yeah. Okay, and we're just gonna blend out that line the tiniest bit, just so that it's not so sharp. We're going to drag from the bottom up to connect with all of our blendy stuff up here. So I'm just taking the eyeliner I always use, which is my Stila Stay All Day. and I'm going to line my eyeballs. Okay, so now I'm going to take my mascara. This is the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant, which is my favorite. I need a new tube because this one is running low. I'm also going to put that up here. So what we're going to do now is take the Maybelline Masterglaze blush, and this one is in Make a Mauve. I'm gonna throw that on my cheeks. This is actually pretty dark, so you don't want to have a heavy hand putting this on. And then there's a hair on my face. Okay. And now I'm gonna take the Real Techniques buffing brush, which is this one, and I'm just gonna use that to buff this into my skin. Surprise, surprise. Yep, this looks pretty good with the makeup. So since we have pretty dramatic eye makeup on and our blush is pretty heavy, our contour is pretty heavy, we're gonna go nude for the lip. I think I'm gonna go with my Maybelline Color Sensational Ravishing Rose, which is from their Nudes collection. This is it. Ignore this. That's not the color. This is the color. I'm actually gonna take a lip gloss from this. This is a Quo lip gloss stick thing. I have no idea. I got this for Christmas one year. And it is, I'm gonna take this first color right here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So this is the final look, and you know, my clubbing attire is pretty good too. You know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and all. But yeah, I really like the way that this turned out. This is something that I would wear to a party, I would wear on a date, I would wear going clubbing. I like it. I think it's pretty versatile. You can definitely make it more dramatic if you winged it out a little bit more or put a little bit more of the purple in the crease. Or you could even make it less dramatic by not wetting the silver shadow and maybe going a little lighter in the crease. Going for a more natural looking lipstick. Hopefully you guys like the video. I will see you guys in my next one.